Evening, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earthwatch, Thursday, June 12, 2025. I'm going to start off with a space weather report. I'm not too sure how long this video is going to be. So we're currently in geomagnetic instability, solar storm conditions. I never go by this. This always changes. So they're predicting a G3 strong geomagnetic storm, and then descending into G2-G1. This is going to be bouncing up and down. Please keep in mind that NOAA measures the KP index, a measure of the irritability, if you will, in our protective magnetic field. So they're showing here, now they measure it on every 3 hours. Okay, every 3 hours. There is a finer measurement where they do it, this is not NOAA, where they do it every 30 minutes. It is a finer measurement. So starting at midnight UTC for 2 30-minute periods, they adjusted this. So one of these bars reached the top KP8. So they did some minor adjustments above KP7. That's fine. Well, at least I have my screenshot when it reached KP8. There's been no serious solar events, activity on our sun for the past 3 days. It's been calm and quiet. However, as I pointed out the other day, we have the large coronal hole opening. So this section right here is Earth facing. We are not receiving the elevated solar winds from this region. We won't be for another 2 days. Current wind speed is 417 kilometers per second. So this larger opening here will be Earth facing tomorrow. We would expect enhanced or a speed up of the solar winds on the 14th or 15th. And then we'll watch this even larger section here. But there's no explanation for this. And our instability actually started 24 hours ago. Very minor, as you can see. The day side absorption of that KP8, KP7, KP8 is going to be just off the Marianas Trench region. There is one report at the same time that reached KP8 that there's been some interference on the internet for Australia. So this could affect everywhere from Kamchatka Peninsula all the way down to Australia. But at the same time as that KP8. So the subduction zone in Indonesia is very common for earthquakes. They are somewhat rare at this point here. 5.2 at 10 kilometers depth. South Sumba. This is the region where the tsunami buoy periodically goes into motion in the absence of earthquakes, so we'll watch this one. So this is the NOAA Enlil forecast. This is the time we reached KP8. And again, nothing has been ejected from the sun. So once again, there is no forecasted space weather events or conditions that would trigger a sudden spike into KP7, KP8, G3, G4 severe geomagnetic storm conditions, although briefly for a 60-minute period. One possibility, of course, is a sudden opening, rip, tear in the protective magnetic field. Again, if we're in the beginning phases of the planet developing a multiple magnetic pole field, creating brief periods of unknown duration, openings in the magnetic field. Or, is that you again, Sal? I understand I've been told there's more than one. So now I'm going to come up with another name. Sol, the name of the sun in which we see every day. Sal, the name of the binary star. Sal is the name I gave, but if we have two incoming, well, we'll have to figure that one out. Let's just turn this into a global report. So we're going to check the Cascadia subduction zone tremor report. So we have movement on both ends of the plates. North Cascadia, Saanich area, Vancouver Island, middle of Vancouver Island. South Cascadia, both at Oregon. Nothing major, only 232. Quick check of our jet streams. And our sulfur dioxide emissions. South Africa, normal. Congo, normal. Kilauea, strong. This was 5 a.m. this morning, current time. Still keeping an eye on Australia. There's something happening here north of Guam and around the Bonin Islands region. Which would be this one. Is that Iwo Jima? Yes. So Iwo Jima, this is always like this. I don't know if there's still a small contingent of U.S. Marines or other military personnel here. Not sure. Not the best place to be stationed. Everything else as usual the way it normally is. I'm just jumping back to check again, so they're still going through some adjustments here. KP7, KP7, KP6.